Tell me when it's showtime.
As a retailer, dapat well-presented ako sa lahat ng ginagawa ni Shell. Since given na yung quality, ang kailangan kong gawin is yung safety lahat ng pumapasok na customer as well as overall ng safety ng buong bawat stasyon. Kung minsan, hindi mo lang talaga maiwasan, may mga challenges. Siguro for the 15 years, nagpipick up ako sa Limay. Pag nag-announce siya ng wala ng allocation, so ang gagawin ng tanker, kailangan lumipat sila sa Tabangao or Poro. So which is 5 to 7 hours of travel one way.
Minsan po kasi medyo mahirap kasi nagkukang kami sa mga daan na matraffic.
During lockdown, itong pandemic na to, nag-announce kami na meron kaming Subic terminal na bagong pwede. Masaya kami na convenience para sa amin mga retailer ng North Luzon and para sa mga customer namin as well.
The moves that we are undertaking are really in line with our expansion plans. So we make sure that not only are we actually converting Tabangao into a world-class import facility on its own, but actually we are setting up a network of import facilities all across the country. This Subic import facility is certainly one of them. This actually allows us to have a more robust and more reliable supply chain. Because not only are we relying on one source of finished product, we now have three distributed supply sources in the country.
Subic complements our existing asset base very well. It positions us to continue to deliver quality fuels to our customers, improves our ability to do that in the areas where they need the most, consistent with our organizational growth plans and where we found that we weren't as strong from a supply chain perspective. So our partners can count on sustained reliability and the continued delivery of quality fuels.
Shell has access to 24 terminals all over the country. Tabangao mainly caters for Metro Manila. North Mindanao Import Facility caters for Mindanao. Subic will cater now to Central Luzon, Northern Luzon, and even parts of Metro Manila. It enhances our cost competitiveness because we now have an import terminal in that area.
My role as facility manager is to ensure safety and compliance across our operations, starting from vessel receiving to storing in tanks, and then loading in tank trucks, which delivers to our customers. Our daily goal is to ensure that we serve our customer with the best quality of fuels at the right quantity and at the right time.
The promise to sustain and continue to give our best, whether as fuel or as a service, and make sure that we will keep an open mind sa lahat ng suggestions and comments to further improve our operations.
So we'd like to assure our customers and the general public our supply will continue to be reliable and available to all of our customers.
Siguro yung pagiging part of something bigger than yourself, you're serving the fuel needs of the Philippines in general. So I think that's the best part.
We are actually investing over ₱1 billion to convert Tabangao into an import facility over the coming years. The fact that we have established our North Mindanao import facility a couple of years back and the fact that we are now inaugurating this facility is a true demonstration of Shell's commitment to the country.
Welcome to People Asia's People of the Year 2021 Virtual Awards Night. To start off the show, please give it up for Jasmine Fitzgerald and the Marcy David Band.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. Where children needing other children, and yet letting a grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers, very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you have no your whole. No more hunger or thirst. First, be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Our long-last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off you. It's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says your heart now you're whole. No more hunger or thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
Thank you so much, Jasmine and the Marcy David Band. Let's give them a round of applause. Always a classic number with our People Asia events, right? Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bianca Valeria. I'll be your virtual host for tonight, and I'm joining you live from the comfort of my own home. And I hope that everybody is safe and healthy likewise in the comfort of their own homes. Now, on that note, I'd like to say hello to everybody who's decided to join us tonight as we honor the People of the Year awardees. You know, usually I'm sure everybody who's ever attended this event is always so excited to get dolled up, to walk down that red carpet, and just know that with all the photos being taken, and it definitely is a very different way that we're celebrating this year. But that's not to say that the program tonight that we prepared is going to be just as special. In fact, tonight we're hoping that everybody please stay until the end of the program. We actually have a very special surprise performance. We have a lot of stuff in store for everybody, and just because it's virtual doesn't mean it's not just as special. And on that note, everybody is looking absolutely lovely and gorgeous. And I admit, I am a little bit nervous. So this is obviously a very different setup for everybody, but I hope that everybody gets to enjoy the show. Okay, now am I going to get to see our awardees on screen right about now? Are we going to get to be flashed on screen? Now, while we're waiting for that, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love it if you spread all those photos online and the videos of all the things that you're going to experience tonight with our official hashtag #PeopleAsia, People of the Year 2021, and Spark Hope. So tonight we're going to get to meet some amazing people who continue to spark and spread hope. And then likewise, we hope that you can also spread some kindness as you watch our program tonight and thereafter. And in just a few moments, we're going to be seeing on screen some of our awardees that we're going to be honoring this evening. And that's also the exciting thing about having virtual events, because you'll never really know what's going to happen in just a bit, but know that we have an exciting program. Okay, so who remembers? Oh, there we go. That's absolutely lovely. We have, we're flashing on the screen right now, some of our awardees right now. Let's give them a round of applause again. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's certainly a very memorable awards night. It's a virtual of that kind, but nonetheless, just as special. Okay, now tonight, you're here to help us recognize extraordinary people who continue to spread and spark hope in these extraordinary times. And like I said, because tonight is a virtual event, may we ask our awardees and our Zoom guests to please keep your cameras on the whole time. And why am I asking that? Because we've missed seeing your beautiful faces, so please keep those cameras on. And once again, our official hashtags for tonight are #PeopleAsia, People of the Year 2021, and Spark Hope. Now, to tell us more about tonight's lovely event, please welcome extraordinary woman herself, #PeopleAsia's editor-in-chief, the lovely Ms. Joan Ray Ramirez.
Thank you, Bianca. Vice President Lenny Robredo, members of the Diplomatic Corps, #PeopleAsia board members led by Attorney Ray Espinosa, publisher Ambassador Romualdez, Philippine Star President and CEO Miguel Belmonte, PhilStar.com President Kevin Belmonte, members of the Diplomatic Corps. I lost my sound. Shall we take it from the top? I lost my sound. Shall we take it from the top? Hello? Okay. Shall we take it from the top? Okay. Vice President Lenny Robredo, members of the Diplomatic Corps, #PeopleAsia board members led by Attorney Ray Espinosa, publisher on leave Ambassador Babe Romualdez, board members Philippine Star President and CEO Miguel Belmonte, PhilStar.com President Kevin Belmonte, members of the Diplomatic Corps, valued sponsors who have stood steadfastly by us through the years, my fellow workers in People Asia, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Hello, everybody. Can you wave your hand at me? Despite the challenges of these extraordinary days and nights, 400 days and nights to be exact, we should go on with the show. And we go on with the show tonight, here, and now. Because we in People Asia believe that we aim not just to spread hope, but to spark it. And in sparking hope, we are igniting light. And we hope this light will illuminate the coming days and nights. We shine this light on our awardees tonight, each of whom exude and spark hope with their example and with their perseverance. You will meet them later. And so tonight, may I invite you to look up at the sky. Come on, if you see the sky beside you, look up at it. And behold, not just a glimmer of hope, but a constellation of hope. Behold it, believe in it, spark it. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much, Miss Joanne. That was such a lovely speech. Now, looking lovely as always. Now, please stay on cam as you help us present our first batch of special awardees. And for our guests at home, we hope that you enjoy the show with our fabulous grazing boxes from Hilton Manila. I know I am. And we'd also like to remind our guests, now, as much as we would love to hear your excitement from tonight's show, please kindly mute your microphones and your screens on speaker view to enjoy the show. Do we get that? So once again, gentle reminder, if we can kindly mute our microphones and keep your screens on speaker view so that we can enjoy the show. All right, here we go. Our first awardee has contributed to nation building, surpassed various challenges, and has shown resilience, especially in supporting its customers in the past 145 years. At present, it continues to invest in digital innovations to service the changing needs of its clientele and enable them to adapt to the changing digital landscape brought about by the pandemic. As one of the world's largest banking organizations, it also strives to create real impact on people's lives through its various sustainability initiatives.
Please welcome the Bank of the Year, HSBC. The award will be accepted by HSBC CEO Graham Fitzgerald.
Thank you, People Asia, for this prestigious award. It's humbling, especially when I look across the recipients for the other awards tonight. First, I want to thank two groups of people, our customers and our staff. To our customers, thank you for your trust. We are here to serve, and we've been serving the Philippines and the Filipino people for over 145 years. I see our role to bring the very best of the Philippines with the very best of the international proposition and our products. So thank you for the recognition. To our staff, I'm proud of you all. This award is yours. It reflects your commitment, your resiliency, and your dedication to our customers. Be proud of this award, be honored, and let's strive for future awards in the many years to come. Thank you all, and thank you, People Asia.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fitzgerald. And once again, congratulations, HSBC. And thank you, Ms. J, for presenting with us tonight. Coming right up, we'll meet the People of the Year awardees for 2021. But after a few reminders, so please stay tuned.
Okay. What happened kanina?
With each of the Sun Life products, you'll see that life becomes easier with the right partner. Take the first step to financial independence with Sun Life. Visit our insurance and investment calculators to learn more.
We may be safe at home, but that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun, right? So to all our guests on Zoom and our viewers on Facebook and People of the Year, ph.com, feel free to grab some wine or even a partner and feel free to stand up and sing along because right now we've got Mr. John Hoven and the Marcy David Band to bring us a classic from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Hey, hey! Woo! Come on, everyone! Do you remember 21st night, September? Love was changing the mind, pretenders, while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the key that our soul was singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away. Hey, 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 party, say that you remember, party, dancing in September, party, never was a cloudy day. September party, never was a shiny day. Hey, 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 yeah! Woo! Come on, everyone! Dance, boogie wonderland. Dance, dance, boogie wonderland. Midnight creeps so slowly into hearts of men who needs more than they get. Daylight deals a bad hand to a woman who had laid too many bets. The mirror stares you in the face and says, baby, it don't work. You say your prayers, no, you don't care. You dance and you shake the earth. Dance, ooh, dance, boogie wonderland. Dance, ooh, boogie wonderland. All the then the world can be done. All the need to be loved can't be wrong. All the records are playing and my heart keeps saying Boogie Wonderland, Wonderland. Let's dance! Woo! Come on, people! Grab your drinks. That's right, let's groove tonight. Let's share the spice of life. We're gonna slice it right. We're gonna groove tonight. Let this groove light up your fuse. It's alright. Alright, oh. Let this groove sit in your shoes. So stand up. Alright, alright. You will find peace of mind on the floor. Take a little time. Come and see you and me. Give a little sign. I'll be there after a while. If you want my love, we can boogie all down, down, boogie all down, ooh, down, boogie all down, down, boogie all down. Let's groove tonight. Let's share the spice of life. Oh baby, slice it right. We're gonna groove tonight. Come on everyone, sing along with me. Let this groove light up your fuse. It's alright. Alright, oh. Let this groove sit in your shoes. So stand up. Alright, alright. Let this groove light up your fuse. It's alright, alright. It's alright. Whoa, thank you.
And thank you so much, Mr. John Hoven and the Marcy David Band. I actually love that. Seeing on the screen, there are a couple of people dancing. In fact, that's what I love so much about, the live People Asia events. It's like, even if it's such a formal event, everyone's like dancing up from their seats and just really not having a care in the world and making it such a grand time. And I hope that all of you are having a grand time as well. Now, People Asia's People of the Year 2021 Awards Night is co-presented by Filipina Shell, PLDT Home, and Hilton Manila, as well as the following major sponsors: Lure Luran, Brilliant Skin Essentials, Sun Life Canada Philippines Incorporated, KMV Asia, HSBC, Converge ICT, Santa Elena Construction and Development Corporation, the MVP Group's Tollway Infrastructure arm, Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, and also brought to you by Mortlack Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, Manila Electric Company Meralco, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, and the Philippine Star. And now, ladies and gentlemen, back to the show. All right, here we go. Even in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic and a slew of natural calamities, these exceptional men and women continue to spark and spread hope with their exceptional achievements, commitment to helping others, and contributions to nation building. Ladies and gentlemen, this is People Asia's People of the Year 2021. And here are the awardees. In less than 4 years, this awardee has filed more than 700 bills and authored 46 pieces of legislation in the House of Representatives. And as the COVID-19 pandemic started to wreak havoc in the country last year, he also pushed for the passage of the Bayanihan to Heal as One Act. This businessman turned legislator also actively pushed for the extension of passport validity to 10 years, the free tuition fee law, and a stronger anti-hazing law. Please welcome Deputy House Speaker and one Pac-Man representative, the Honorable Michael Mikey Romero.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bianca. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I and my wife Sheila extend our full gratitude and appreciation to People Asia Magazine, its president, Ambassador Babes Romualdez, and editor-in-chief Joan Ray Ramirez, who are our great friends. Thank you again for the great honor to be named People of the Year alongside very inspiring and moving personalities of our country. Personally, I share this award with all the country's frontliners in the rigorous struggle against the pandemic. Without a doubt, they are our true heroes. In support of this fight against this pandemic, I, together with my colleagues in the 18th Congress, have passed laws to back all government initiatives geared towards lessening the impact and eventually overcoming the pandemic. Bayanihan Law 1, 2, and 3, which is now in the pipeline, and the Vaccine Indemnity Act, which greatly assists the importation of vaccines. As of today, April 12, 2021, 4 million of various COVID vaccines has already arrived in the country. The government is expecting the arrival of another 133,794 doses of various vaccines in the country. This means that in 2021, a total of almost 140 million doses of vaccines will be delivered to our country. And it means that 63% of our countrymen will be able to be vaccinated and will have the herd immunity. So, amidst the rising cases of this virus and the apparent health and economic concern our country is facing, I hold on the thought that the night is very dark, but dawn is fastly approaching. If we work together, focus on our plans and action, minimize the politicking, sooner than later, we will see the sun shine upon us. Hope, ladies and gentlemen, is what we have to play for. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Thank you.
Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Congratulations, Representative Mikey Romero. A formidable and hard-hitting journalist, our next awardee believes that journalism is one of the best ways to change the world. She has been an editor-in-chief of the Philippine Star, the country's leading newspaper, for almost 10 years now, where she also pens her widely read column, Sketches. In recent years, she has also broadened her horizons to include television, as a co-host in the no-nonsense news and commentary show, The Chiefs, over at One News Channel. Please welcome, from Tondo to the Philippine Star, Miss Ana Marie Pamintuan. Unfortunately, Miss Amy could not join us tonight as she had originally intended. However, she did prepare a speech, which I will now deliver on her behalf. I want to thank People Asia for this honor, which I dedicate to my mother. When I was about to abandon journalism in the early months of my career, she told me giving up is not an option and that I have to persevere. I would also like to thank Miguel Belmonte and his family for all the breaks, for all the support they have given me. Because of the pandemic, many of us are currently working from home. How I miss the laughter, the sharing, the human interaction. But there's this wonderful message that was sent to me by a friend who, like most everyone else, I haven't seen since the start of the pandemic. And this friend said, "We isolate now so we can gather again. No one is missing." I hold on to that promise of gathering again with no one missing when I can thank you personally for this honor and we can all laugh again. Thank you and good evening. Please give it up once more for that beautiful speech, Miss Anna Marie Pamintuan. As president and CEO of AC Energy, this gentleman has led his 800-strong team in producing 1,250 megawatts of clean, renewable energy since 2011. Under his leadership, the Ayala-owned company now aims to produce 5,000 megawatts of clean energy by 2025. And has started venturing abroad with clean energy projects in Vietnam, India, and Australia. Please welcome Mr. Eric Francia.
Hello. Yes. Good evening to all. I am very humbled and honored to have been included among such an esteemed set of awardees. This recognition is quite special and comes at an extraordinarily challenging time. I share this recognition with the extraordinary people of AC Energy and the entire Ayala Group, especially for the tremendous sacrifice and service of our many healthcare, economic, and energy frontliners. Amidst plans to revive our economy, we believe that we have a unique opportunity to build back better towards a more sustainable, resilient, and inclusive future. The Ayala Group continues to make significant investments and create jobs across various sectors around the country. And in the case of AC Energy, we shall continue to be a driver of the green-led recovery as we accelerate our investments in renewable energy and help build a sustainable future for all. Thank you once again and keep well and safe, everyone. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much. Another round of applause for Mr. Eric Francia. Congratulations. Born into a family of successful international traders of consumer goods, our next awardee has entrepreneurship ingrained in his DNA as the man behind iFern and the award-winning vitamin brands Fern C and Fern D. He also brings invaluable income-generating opportunities to more than 400,000 members of the iFern network, especially in the time of the pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the president and CEO of iFern, Mr. Tomani Tan.
Good morning. I would like to thank Stargate People Asia for this award. So it's quite an honor for us to be alongside all of these luminaries. This comes at a great time where the country is at a great financial crisis and a health crisis. And, we are so happy that starting from the quarantine in March 2020 up to the quarantine of March 2021, we're still in quarantine. We are able to help 118,000 people have continuous income, ranging from 3,000 to 3 million per month. So we are so happy that we have helped so many people who were stricken by COVID, taking our world-class vitamin D, multivitamins containing vitamin C and zinc, so that they will be saved from COVID. Hope is seeing light in spite of darkness. iFern provides not just hope, but a means for people to thrive amidst the pandemic and the economic crisis. It gives opportunities to people from all walks of life to survive, rise, beat poverty, and succeed no matter the challenges of the pandemic. I'd like to dedicate this award to the hardworking men and women of iFern Nation, our 400,000 strong membership, our corporate team, and of course, my forever partner, Kim. Every calamity or crisis is to be overcome by endurance, and iFern has given the Filipino a fighting chance to endure and to beat hardship. So, let us all work together. COVID lang yan. Pilipino tayo. Kaya natin talunin yan. And I would like to, use this award to tell people, to open their eyes. We know many people have lost their jobs, have lost their businesses. Networking or direct selling doesn't have a good name in the Philippines, but it has a great, it's a great industry around the world. So, now is the time to check out other opportunities and other businesses so that you have a fighting chance to conquer the pandemic and not be a victim to it. Thank you once again to Stargate People Asia. We are so happy to receive this award. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dominitan, for such encouraging words. Tama, COVID lang yan. There's nothing that we can't fight together, right? Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Okay, now, on that note, we'd like to pause for a few reminders, but starting of which, later on in the program, if you're just joining us right now, welcome as we are awarding People Asia's People of the Year 2021. And later at the end of the program, make sure to stay tuned because we have a surprise performance waiting for you. But in the meantime, let's pause for a few reminders. I'll see you right back. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break and enjoy some fireworks. He's back, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Hoven.
Thank you, Miss Bianca. Maraming salamat, Miss Bianca. Oh yes, believe it or not, we are live. People Asia 2021. Let's go!
House of
so much, John Hobbing, for helping us ignite that firework of hope in all of us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back in just a few with a few reminders from our sponsors.
The new face of beauty, the Laurent Ambassador Lush. So welcome with rounds of applause, the new face of Laurent, Mr. Derek Ramsey. Woo!
Welcome back. Now, before we meet the rest of People Asia's People of the Year awardees for 2021, once again, I'd like to give a gentle reminder to spread that hope and joy with all the photos and videos online that you've had from tonight with our official hashtags, People Asia, People of the Year 2021, and hashtag Spark. And also, just a gentle reminder to all our awardees, we would like to get a official group photo from everybody. So please, we'll do that at the end of the program. And also at the end of the program, we have a special surprise performance. So stick around for that. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show. Our next awardee is the founder of Gabay Guro, an organization that has helped train and educate tens of thousands of teachers in the Philippines, especially as they face challenging times in the time of COVID-19. And Gabay Kalikasan, an award-winning environmental movement that aims to promote sustainable and eco-friendly practices. She also continues to break the glass ceiling for women as an internationally acclaimed finance executive. Please welcome the Chief Finance Officer and Chief Sustainability Officer of the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, Ms. Shay Cabal Revilla.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be included in the 2021 People of the Year Awards along with my fellow awardees tonight, who are among the greatest and awesome Filipinos I truly adore and respect. And thank you to the amazing team behind People Asia, Joanne, Paolo, Ramon, Alex, and everyone for this recognition. Thanks very much. 1 Corinthians 13:13 says, in the end, these three things remain: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Why love? Because it is the foundation of everything. Without love, nothing else matters. Why hope? Because hope gives us the courage to wake up every day and go through the rigors of life. And why faith? Because faith gives us the hope that no matter how bad things are, with God's grace and mercy, everything will be okay. And so now, during these dark and extraordinary times, no matter how desperate and sad we may be with the anguish around us, we hang on to faith, hope, and love, and try to continue to be the spark and beacons of these three, knowing fully well that we can only emerge out of this pandemic as a nation with faith in God, hope for a better tomorrow where we can all thrive, connect, and live normally at last. And third, love and care for each other that will enable our hope to live and thrive to happen for us. I want to thank and praise God for this recognition, and I share this with my MPIC, Gabay Guro, Gabay Kalikasan, Cabal, and Revilla families, as well as my finance and sustainability teams, and the rest of our frontliner heroes in the MVP group, and to my boss MVP, who has allowed me to do the things that I love and my advocacies, and of course my husband Strike, who's here right now, and my kids Rob and Shaylee, who have always been my strength. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. The 3 words from tonight from Ms. Shay Cabal Revilla: faith, hope, and love. Couldn't have said it better. Thank you so much for that. Guided by sound fundamentals and Filipina Shell's 106-year legacy of serving the country, our next awardee made sure that Shell gas stations in the Philippines continue to operate in aid of the uninterrupted transportation of goods and critical services, even at the height of the lockdowns. Under his leadership, the company has also earmarked 1 billion pesos to transform its recently closed crude oil refinery in Batangas into a world-class facility that can meet the fuel demands of Luzon and Northern Visayas. Please give a round of applause to Filipina Shell's President and CEO, Mr. Cesar Domel.
Thank you very much, Bianca, to the publishers and editor-in-chief of People Asia magazine. Thank you very, very much for this special recognition, which indeed came at a very special time because many would definitely agree that the COVID crisis we're facing now is certainly the biggest challenge that mankind has ever faced, probably since World War II. And to be given this special recognition at a moment like this is really special, considering the difficult challenges that we all had to go through in last year. Energy, the provision of energy continues to be a very vital component, and we are definitely committed to ensure that energy is provided during these difficult times, because many of us will agree that we continue to need energy to power our homes, to power the internet, to power the ventilators, to provide fuel for the ambulances that treat our sick countrymen. But more importantly, energy is needed to help us power for the future. And that's what we're really looking forward to in Filipina Shell. We know that we are in rather challenging times, but we remain very hopeful that tomorrow will continue to be a better day, as we've been here through ups and downs for the last 106 years and are committed to power the nation for the next century to come. So with this, I share this award with my colleagues from Shell companies in the Philippines who has been with me in providing energy for our country during these difficult times. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations once again, Filipina Shell, Mr. Cesar Domel. As governor of Cavite, one of the country's most progressive provinces, this charismatic public servant maintains regular open communications with his constituents through his Facebook page, which is followed by more than 1.7 million individuals. He credits the same transparency and science-based approach for Cavite's enviable GDP growth and the initial low incidence of COVID-19 cases in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Governor John Vic Remulla.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si John Vic Remulla, Governor ng Cavite. Awardee po ng People Asia. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa parangal na binigay niyo sa akin. It's a great honor for me to be part of the list. I'm sorry that I couldn't be there right now participating personally. I'm in the midst of handling a pandemic here in the province. But to all of you Metro Manila, to all of you in the Philippines, rest assured that the light at the end of the tunnel is very evident. The vaccines are here, the programs are here, and even though it's a very dark period, all hands on our deck, and we're doing our best to control the situation. Be sure that the leadership is here, that the future is near, that the cure is near. Thank you very much again, and I'll see you all.
Once again, congratulations, Governor John Vic Dembulya. Now on his way to the 5th year as director of the University of the Philippines, Philippine General Hospital, this neurosurgeon and frontliner makes sure that the country's premier government medical facility provides effective treatments and takes care of both the rich and the poor. As the hands-on chief of COVID Referral Center, he also believes that fighting fear, believing in science, constant vigilance, and taking care of each other are the keys to beating the pandemic. Incidentally, he is also the first Filipino in the Philippines to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Gerardo Gap Legazo.
Good evening, everyone. From the trenches here in PGH of the war against COVID, I'm happy to accept this award in behalf of the more than 4,500 employees of the Philippine General Hospital who daily toil to solve numerous problems for our patients. They have been doing so in the last 13 months, and I only have good words, and I salute their deeds throughout these months. Also, would like to receive this in behalf of my family, who has given me a reason to come home healthy every night and make sure that we find a solution to this menace that affects all of us. The greatest inspiration probably for this award should come from my patients, from our patients, who have been our subject or object of goals, our goals for improving lives and outcomes after COVID infection. And these patients have taught me, this neurosurgeon turned COVID fighter, a very important lesson in life, that the greatest dream that we can make for ourselves is the dream we make for others. Thank you very much, and a pleasant evening to all of you. Keep safe.
And thank you so much for that. Congratulations to all of you. Now, how is everybody doing so far? I know our program, it keeps getting exciting. We don't know who's going to be the next awardee, but all for sure that each and every awardee has certainly been a remarkable individual through the years and for this year as well. And now at this point, I would like to call on back the editor-in-chief of People Asia magazine, Ms. Joanne Ray Ramirez, to join me once again as we present this very special award to our next special awardee. Hi, Ms. J.
Hello. I am very inspired by all the awardees.
Right. So, Miss J, let me ask you, for our next special awardee, you actually know her quite personally. Could you tell us a little bit more about our next special awardee?
Well, what struck me about the next special awardee is that she helps frontliners, and in a way is a frontliner herself by being behind efforts to build roads that ferry ambulances, bridges that bring medical supplies, and power plants that light up the hospitals. So she impresses me. Construction workers are frontliners. And to be able to rally them all to continue building at this time is a feat.
I definitely agree with that, Ms. J. So why don't we proceed and let me introduce her. So our next special awardee proves that they in the construction industry are also frontliners, as Miss J had mentioned. These are the engineers, the masons, the heavy equipment operators, welders, and so many more, because they respond to delivering essentials. So what are these essentials? Like Ms. J had mentioned, road to ferry ambulances, bridges to deliver medical equipment, and power plants to light up the hospitals, and so much more. Now, this woman of steel is also a visionary behind a number of ports, airports, power plants, highways, and skyways across the country, as well as a soon-to-rise 60-hectare township overlooking Laguna Lake and bound by BGC, Antipolo, and C6.
It is a privilege to be able to present the award of Builder of the Year to Alice Eduardo and to Santa Elena Construction and Development Corporation.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, People Asia, for helping spark hope to the country tonight. Thank you for this special Builder of the Year award to Santa Elena Construction and Development Corporation. I'm so honored and grateful for this recognition. Congratulations to all the People of the Year awardees. More power. God bless us all. Thank you.
And thank you so much, and congratulations again, Ms. Alice Eduardo. And there you have it, another round of applause for People of the Year 2021 awardees. Now, before we meet our final awardees for the night, we'd also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to our valiant frontliners, doctors, priests, nurses, policemen, drivers, grocery workers, and many more essential workers that you can name. I'm sure there's many of them. These modern day heroes continue to be our light of hope in the midst of these challenging times. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again Ms. Jasmine Fitzgerald and the Marcy David Band.
There's a if you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. Then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. You'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and that emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see see the truth, that a hero lies in you. On that knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Oh, hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. Then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. You'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
And thank you so much for that, Ms. Jasmine Fitzgerald. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more lined up. But in the meantime, People Asia's People of the Year 2021 Awards Night will be back.
The power to move a nation forward takes root in the productivity of business and industries. As your Meralco corporate partner, we understand the role power plays in fueling the growth of your business, how it moves, how it brings things to life, how it drives your business, and ultimately, how it plays a role in building a nation. We have evolved from being a power distribution company to a total energy solutions provider.
We value the fact that Meralco has taken a very proactive approach to customer service and given us the ability to provide reliable and sustainable services to our customers, effectively tying our relationship with Meralco to our relationship with our customers.
There is power in partnerships. Partner with us today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've come to meet our final batch of awardees of the night. They are public servants who prove that swift response and decisive leadership can definitely go a long way, especially in the time of crisis. And on that note, please welcome back Editor-in-Chief of People Asia, Ms. Joanne Ray Ramirez, to help present the special awards.
Hi.
Now, despite the obstacles our country has faced, the special awardee put her experience in NGO work to good use, not just through her signature anti-poverty program, Angat Buhay, but also with her swift and effective response against COVID-19. The Office of the Vice President, with the help of both the private and public sectors, has constantly implemented programs for transporting frontliners and medical supplies, creating dormitories, providing testing kits, and more recently, launching swab cabs to help ordinary citizens in their battle with the pandemic.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is People Asia's honor to present this next special award to Vice President Maria Leonor Lenny Robredo.
Maraming salamat to People Asia for this award. Congratulations as well to my fellow awardees na talaga nagpapatunay sa lagi nating sinasabi, the only way that the Filipino can rise through any crisis is together. Karangalan kong tanggapin ang award na ito, pero ang totoo, hindi talaga ito para sa akin, kundi para sa lahat ng tao na nagtiwala at patuloy na nagtitiwala sa trabahong ginagawa at mga advokasiyang isinusulong namin sa Office of the Vice President. From donors to volunteers to our hardworking staff na talagang above and beyond ang serbisyo, napapatunayan natin walang naglalakbay o nagtatagumpay na mag-isa. Our journey towards being a more responsive, more advocacy-driven office, geared towards uplifting the lives of our people, could only have been made possible through a vast constellation of efforts. Malaki ang hamon ng panahon natin ngayon, pero mas malaki ang pagkakataon ng bawat isa na makatulong, makiambag, at makipagbayanihan. There are already so many of us doing the work, but I hope that we can keep finding more of us to forge pathways of collaboration, pulling together towards a single horizon. Rest assured that I and the rest of my team at the OVP will continue to work hard alongside you in pursuit of a better normal for all. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat and congratulations once again to Madam Vice President. Our next special awardee pushed for striking a balance between lives and livelihood by adopting smart, responsive strategies for reopening the economy in 2020. In the same light, the Department of Trade and Industry launched a number of commendable assistance programs, particularly for small and medium enterprises that were affected by the pandemic. And as cases of the COVID-19 began to surge anew starting March this year, he once again showed flexibility by heeding the call of the times and supporting the temporary closure of certain businesses.
It is People Asia's pride and honor to present this award to someone always on the go, Trade and Industry Secretary Ramon Lopez.
Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, People Asia. To the publisher, to its publisher and CEO on leave, Ambassador Babe Romualdez, and Editor-in-Chief Joanne Ray Ramirez, and your team for this recognition. My gratitude goes to our President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for the inspiration to always give our best and sincere service to the Filipino people, especially the marginalized sectors, and his guidance to the IATF in managing the pandemic. Same thanks to you, to my fellow workers in the IATF who continue to work hard in sifting through the many statistics and advice from experts and resource persons to always come up with a much deliberated way forward, balancing the need to save lives both lives and livelihood. I wish to share this recognition with my fellow servants in the Department of Trade and Industry. And allow me to share this award with my wife, Malu, and my children for their continued support. I dedicate this award to the MSMEs that serve as the backbone of our economy and who have been hit hard by COVID-19. We shall continue to give them the hope that we all need and real opportunities for them to overcome this pandemic. Let us all continue working together to build back better in the post-pandemic future. Congratulations as well to the other awardees. Magandang gabi po at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Congratulations again to you, Secretary Ramon Lopez. And now to our final awardee. From mobile markets that brought commodities closer to the Filipinos during lockdowns, to setting up several health facilities in response to rising COVID-19 cases, all the way down to the timely distribution of cash aid and other forms of assistance. The millennial mayor of Pasig City constantly made headlines for his city's effective response to the pandemic. More recently, U.S. President Joe Biden's administration also named him as one of the 12 global anti-corruption champions. Having said these, it's no wonder that he was chosen by People Asia's readers as its People's Choice awardee.
It is with pride, and I would say a great amount of thrill, that we present this award to Pasig City Mayor Vico Soto.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat at sa Stargate People Asia, maraming salamat po sa parangal at sa pagkilala sa award na ito na binigay niyo po sa akin. Alam ko pong mas marami pa siguro ang mga individual, mga Pilipino na maaring mas deserving o mas mahusay po sa akin. Pero gayon pa man ay umaasa po ako na ang award na ito ay magsisilbi na hindi lang para ma-recognize ako, kundi ay magsilbing inspirasyon sa marami pang leader, lalo na mga kabataang leader ng ating bansa para magsilbi ng tapat at mahusay. Maraming salamat po muli at God bless po sa inyong lahat.
Another round of applause. And yes, Ms. J, I agree with you. It is a thrill. I saw people clapping on the screens. Marami po tayong kilig na kilig kay Mayor Vico Soto. And there you have it once again. Please welcome back on screen our People of the Year for 2021. Deputy Speaker Mikey Romero, Ana Marie Pamintuan, Eric Francia, Domini Tan, Shay Cabal Revilla, Cesar Romero, Governor John Vic Remulla, and Dr. Gap Legaspi, as well as our special awardees, Vice President Lenny Robredo, Secretary Ramon Lopez, Mayor Vico Soto, Bank of the Year HSBC, and Builder of the Year Alice Eduardo and Santa Elena Construction and Development Corporation. All right, everybody, we'd like to ask you to please hold up your trophies to the screen for our official photo op. We're going to take 3 versions, okay? So here we go. On my count, in 3, 2, 1, smile! All right, let's try that again. Hold up those trophies and give us that best selfie. In 3, 2, 1, smile. And our last one for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, People Asia's People of the Year 2021 in 3, 2, 1, smile. And thank you so much for that. Congratulations once again to all of you. I request everybody to please stay tuned. Once again, we have a special performance that is for everybody, a surprise performance. But before that, on that note, we'd like to call on People Asia's publisher, president, and CEO on leave, Philippine Ambassador to the United States, Jose Manuel Romualdez, to share a few words from Washington, D.C.
Greetings from Washington, D.C. I would like to congratulate the People Asia staff headed by our Editor-in-Chief and General Manager, Joan Ray Ramirez, Paulo de la Cruz, who worked so hard to get this production going, Ramon Ruiz, Jeanette Velasco, and all the other members of our magazine who have worked hard for the very well-produced virtual event for the 2021 People of the Year Awards. Our virtual event tonight just goes to show that our magazine knows how to keep pace with the changing times. As you have witnessed in the program today, our awardees are extraordinary individuals who are making a positive difference in the lives of people. Congratulations to all the awardees, especially to Vice President Lenny Robredo, who is our special awardee for being a source of inspiration and encouragement despite the challenges that our country is facing today. Thank you very much, Madam Vice President. And again, our heartfelt congratulations to all of you for joining us or joining the People Asia, and I was very happy to see it. And I'd like to just let you know and assure you that we're doing our best for our country, and hopefully we can get the vaccines there as quickly as possible in the next month. Thank you very much. From Washington, D.C., maraming salamat at mabuhay po tayo lahat.
Thank you once again, Ambassador Romualdez. All right, we've heard all the speeches, we've met all the awardees, but the night is definitely still young, just like our surprise performer that we've been promising to you all evening. Ladies and gentlemen, he is pure, a man of pure energy himself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a two-time People of the Year awardee, one of my personal favorites, Mr. Pure Energy, Gadi Valenciano.
Hey, it's good to be here with all of you, and I just wanted to kind of bring home the whole event with something that I hope can bring a little smile onto your faces. I want to congratulate all of those who have been acknowledged, and let me just give you some songs from the time when we would call what we would call the old norm. But old norm, new norm, better norm. I'm praying and I'm hoping that I can be a part of your lives through the music that I give you, like the music I'm gonna give you right now. Alright, I'm gonna take you back in time now. Let me start out by going back to, alright, let me go back to the 90s. This particular one came out in 1993, 1994, but it sounds like this now. And I'm hoping you like it. It goes like this. Listen up. See, naag sinasabi na walang pasbali at nagpapakasakali dahil di mapakali ang pagbabago ng isipan. Lumakaugalian ang nais ko makita sa ating kapanahunan. Hot daw! Hot daw! Hot daw! Ang lahat gumagalaw kaya hot daw na. Listen up, see, nagkailanman o saan walang pakialam. Tayo na mag-umpisa, tama na ang pag-upo nyo. Tayo, sige, at tayo'y magsayaw. Alay ito sa ating mundo, iyan ang nais ko. Tayo na, Lena, sa ligna, Lena, sa tugtog. Ay bigyan saysay itong tunog. At sabayan, sabay sumama ka. Sige lang ng sige. Oh, kailangan lang yan. Hataw na, huwag kang mapagod. Hataw at galaw, ako't ikaw. Hataw na, nang ganyan ang lahat gumagalaw. Kaya hataw na, hataw na, hataw at galaw. Hataw, 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 hataw na, nang ganyan ang lahat gumagalaw.
further. This is like 1983. Very first Tagalog song I ever wrote. No, it didn't sound anything like this, but you know what? I'll give you a sample of how it originally sounded. All right, it goes like this. Listen up now. Here we go.
Ano pa kaya ang dapat gawin ng isang katulad ko upang paniwalaan at intindihin mo ang mga nais sabihin ng puso ko? Bigyan mo ako ng pagkakataon, paliwanagan ang iyong isip. Kahit sandali lang, patutunayan ko lang na mahal kita hanggang ngayon.
Yo, Mikey!
Hanggang ngayon. Hey, hey! Hanggang ngayon, hanggang ngayon. Hanggang ngayon, hanggang ngayon. Wag mo na sanang isipin. Wag mo na sanang Wag mo na sanang isipin. Wag mo na sanang isipin ang mga nangyari sa atin noon. Kahit ano pang sabihin mo, mababalik pa natin ang kahapon.
Alright, this was the very first one that I wrote way back. 1983, yeah? It sounds like this now though.
See, it feels like work and play. Work and play, it feels like work and play. Work and play, it feels like work and play. Work and play, it feels like work and play. Work and play. See, now you got me working. You got me working harder for play or for pleasure. You got me working. You got me working harder and harder and really, really hard. Feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play.
I see some of you just watching me right now and you're like, you know, smiling and all, but you know, maybe we can just move side to side like this. Everybody come on, just move from side to side, side to side. Let's go, Mikey, come on. Feels like work and play. Work and play.
Don't stop, it feels like work and play. Work and play, it feels like work and play. Work and play, it feels like work and play. Work and play, it feels like work and play. Work and play.
I like what I see. I love what I see. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue doing this, okay? Because I think all of you will recognize this next song. Yeah. Yeah. This one was from 1987. I'm sure some of you at least might remember the melody of the song. But this is one of my personal favorites. Because every time I do this, people go, wait, I don't know this song. I've never heard this before. No, because we changed the arrangement. But I think when I start singing it, you'll recognize the song. Let's go! Here we go, here we go. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit now for you. Listen up!
Hindi ko na alam kung makakaya ko pa, di bale na lang kaya. Ako pa ba kaya nasa puso niya, di bale na lang kaya. Ngunit mahal ko siya. Di bale na lang kaya. Di bale na lang kaya.
Let me see if I can do it. No, I can't. I wish I could get up on my feet and start moving. But if I do, my head disappears. So let me just stay here and kinda keep myself and contain myself. Here we go again. Ah. All right, let me see what I can do here. Maybe I can just take this out here and then I can maybe move this up a bit, just a little bit. And then maybe I can just have fun and do something like, okay, here we go. If I'm here.
Minsan, sabi niya sa akin, sandali na lang. Akala ko naman ay sigurado na ako. Bitin na bitin ako.
This is the part where everybody sings. Ayan, tunog 80s mo.
Ngunit mahal ko siya. Di bale na lang, di bale na lang.
Let's do this one more time.
Hey! Hindi ko na alam kung makakaya ko pa. Di bale na lang kaya. Ako pa ba kaya ang nasa puso niya? Di bale na lang kaya. Ngunit mahal ko siya. Di bale na lang, di bale na lang.
We're gonna take it home now. Hey, go, 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 go. God bless you all. Thank you.
That was so amazing. I forgot to unmute my mic because I was just too excited. Only Gary Valenciano can make us sweat while we're sitting down because we were busting out the moves to sing and dance to our favorites from Mr. Pure Energy himself. So thank you so much once again, Gary Valenciano. To all our viewers at home, thank you so much for helping us spread and spark hope and entertainment tonight. So on behalf of People Asia's People of the Year 2021, until next year, I'm Bianca Valerio. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, everyone. Gary, galing mo.
Thank you, everybody.
As always.
Oh my God, Gary, you are amazing.
Thanks.